Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today is vlog day number 1, and just to give you a little brief insight into all the things that I've been doing, I've started a daily vlog so that I can keep you guys updated with what's going on. Today we're going to talk about the gym. We're going to talk about my English school. We're going to talk about my game, and we're going to go to a few places. So anyway, let's start. So over the past, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 years, I've been talking to a lot of my friends all over the world. And I know that one of the big things that they have asked me about is if I could teach them English, or teach them better English, or teach them to write, or look over their documents, what have you. And finally one of my friends just said, hey, why don't you open a school and move out here? And I said, well, I can't, because California is my home and my daughter's here, and I have a whole bunch of reasons to not want to go, even though I do want to go. Leaving my country, although it may not be in the best shape that I want it to be in, or politically things may not be going my way, but it is the country that I live in. It's a place where I choose to stay. My parents are here, my family's here. So that being said, I put my mind to work, and I decided to open my online school. Well, there was a question I had to ask myself, and the question was, how can I do this? I spend a lot of time talking with hundreds of people per day about, making their lives better, but how can I make somebody else's life better if it's at the detriment of my own life? What that really means in a nutshell is, what can I do for you, and at the same time, what can I do for myself? How can I make my life better while at the same time making your life better? Well, I put an online school together. Anyone can be a member, anyone can enroll, anyone can learn, and it's an online system. And I know for a lot of developing nations, online learning is new. It's something that they're not really familiar with, or haven't had a lot of exposure to, or in a lot of areas of the world, anything after middle school, or even middle school itself, is kind of reserved for the wealthy, or those who can afford it. I know in a lot of societies there are members that fulfill a requirement of going to 4th grade or even 3rd grade, or not going at all, and their lives are set into a cycle. That cycle is birth, school maybe, procreate, and repeat. So we're breaking the cycle. We're giving people the opportunity at a better life. Sure, we may not be breaking the entire cycle. We may be fostering some of it in some way, shape, or form that I'm not familiar with. But the tools are there. So I had to come up with a pricing structure. Alright, cool. So I talked to my friend, and after doing various researches and looking at median numbers for various locations, we came up to say, alright, $30 if you're an advanced person and you already know how to speak English and you're really just trying to take it to the next level. Okay, cool. $30 a month, got you covered. That includes all your books. It includes, getting feedback from teachers and myself, and everything that comes with learning. You set your own goals and you have your own achievements. These are great things. For those who are uninitiated to school or don't speak very much English or have just learned a few phrases here and there, we have our beginners classes, $20 a month. We have kids classes, $15 a month. It's very affordable for quite a few people. Now, everyone can join in, and there is an expectation that you do work, and for the most part, everyone does their work. You're always going to have that one person who just wants to be spoon-fed everything, and unfortunately, online learning is not that thing. Now, me, I'm a product of both in-person and online learning. I just happen to have a preference for online learning. I can do it when I want, at the pace that I want to do. I have the freedom of not doing it today or doing it 2 days from today. But I still have to do it. I still have a cutoff time that I have to get everything submitted by. Usually it's, once in 7 days. But it's not unmanageable. On average, you get 4 assignments. You have a reading assignment. Okay, I can read. I go to the toilet, I read. Simple. I sit in the bath, I read. I'm stuck in traffic, I do text to voice. But I'm in a technologically advanced society. I know that in developing nations, there's a lot of bus travel. There's a lot of travel. There's a lot of downtime, but not a lot of break time. So read. A paragraph now and then. Read. You'd be surprised at the end of the day how much reading you get done. On average, I read about 2, maybe 3 books a month. I hate reading. Oh God, do I hate reading, but I do it. And I may reread the same book 2 or 3 times just because I feel like I don't understand it. But I do it. Every month that you don't participate in something, or every month that you don't try to put your best foot forward or make yourself a better person, is another month that you're getting left behind by those that do. that was a little depressing. I went to the gym and it was absolutely packed. I normally don't go at this time of day just because of that reason alone. I like to go to the gym, do my workout, get my hour in, and then go home. I don't want to sit there waiting for an hour, so my hour-long workout turns into a 2-hour-long workout. It's not really where I want to be. So I'm skipping the gym, and I think now's a good time to grab something to eat. I haven't eaten much today. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with no jelly, so just peanut butter sandwich. I just took a call with a friend of mine talking about the school. It's really kind of touching people in a way that I didn't think that it would touch them. I didn't think the American public would care so much about trying to provide things to the developing nation. Americans, be whatever you call them and fall under whatever stereotype that you think they fall under, they really do care about the world in general, at least for the most part. So right now we're heading towards the mountains. This is a typical school. Well, not really typical in its look, but you know, it's just a little tiny place on the corner. This is probably one of the more beautiful places that I've seen. A bunch of houses got torn down. They built this school, and they all look like log cabins. It's really beautiful. This is a typical school. This is a middle school. I think it's a middle school. All of this is one school. Let's see. Yeah, this is an elementary school. So this is primary school. This is home. Right there. We made it. Okay, so this is my setup. This is where I work every day. We have two really big monitors. The one on the left is a 21 by 16 monitor. It's a ultra high definition 4K monitor. On the right is a 27-inch 4K monitor. I also have a big gaming mouse pad thanks to my girl Christine. Obviously I have a game controller, and I have a Wacom tablet, and then I have my gaming mouse. I have a keyboard and a Magic Trackpad, and also the Hydro Flask. Don't forget the Hydro Flask. Drink lots of water. Powering it all, I have a bunch of hard drives. I have an external CD reader, writer, Blu-ray reader, writer, Mac Mini, because you don't need a big tower. And I'm just doing games, so I don't need a huge gaming machine. I want to be able to make games that everybody can play. And then I also have a CyberPower APC, which allows me to have 5 hours of battery backup time. All of this works well, and behind the monitors I do have a microphone. It's a Yeti, white Yeti microphone. That's what I use every day. I have a surround sound system because when you're working, you want to be able to hear what you're listening. Time to go skate.